Hey everyone. So, the Oblivion Remaster just came out of nowhere. Crazy because I was thinking of actually replaying this, but obviously it just came out of nowhere. Like I was thinking to myself, oh, I wouldn't mind playing something like that recently, and then bang, I heard it was coming out, or I saw the leaks, and I was like, oh, I wonder how that, how long till that comes out, and then next thing you know, I wake up in the morning, it's released. So yeah, I'm liking what Microsoft's actually doing these shadow drops. I think it's quite good because you don't know it's coming, obviously, and then you wake up, you got a nice little surprise. It's kind of like a mysterious Christmas day. No, I really like that idea, but yeah, let's get into it. So I've got some gameplay running. Obviously, the first improvement you'll see is the vast visual improvement. I mean, it's huge. You can tell the difference. I think it's Unreal Engine 5. Straight away, it doesn't. There's not really much to explain here in terms of visual improvements because you can definitely guess there's some visual improvements. It just brings Oblivion to modern age. That's all it does. You know, Oblivion was made. I don't remember when, but let me just put it this way: Oblivion was made when you could still get PC games on a disc and they had a CD key. That's how old Oblivion is. I couldn't tell you, maybe 2007 or 8, something like that. Um, Combat. Apparently, it's been overhauled. Now, I think like, they're more engaging. I think it's to do with combos and stuff. I haven't played the game that long. I have noticed there are some combos, but it feels kind of like Elder Scrolls. It feels kind of like Skyrim, you know. So again, I can't remember Oblivion. It was that long ago, but I can't imagine it being the combat being like this. Basically, I think it's obviously been smoothed out. Probably just like Sky. It feels like Skyrim combat. Not as, I wouldn't say as fluent as Skyrim combat, but good. It feels fine. Combat feels great. Yeah, I have no real complaints there. Again, um, next is it's got the same stealth mechanics as Skyrim, I believe. Um, so the whole eyeball and all that stuff, really good, works perfectly. I'm a heavy-handed sword guy, but I always like to go a bit of archery, a bit of stealth to get those first hits in. Times 2 damage. Again, you'll see some footage. Love it. Think it's great. Nothing wrong with that. Uh, Apparently, it's improved leveling system. I can't remember Oblivion. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I haven't even leveled up in that footage. You'll see I've got enough points to level up, but yeah. Um, Overall, basically, what can I say? First of all, the difficulty system. I'm playing on Adept. I put it on Expert because I thought Adept was too easy, and then Expert just destroyed me. Like, destroyed me. So I put it back to Adept. Um, so if you're looking for a challenge, definitely can definitely play on Expert. Otherwise, I would probably definitely recommend Adept. Adept feels too easy at sometimes, but trust me, you bump it up to Expert, you know about it. Fucking hell, do you know about it? It destroyed me. Um, so yeah, what can I say so far? Like I said, I've only played very little, but I remember why I do love Oblivion. So first of all, lock picking. You'll see bits about lock picking in there. Um, it's so different from a lot of lock picking out there. I think they really did it right with Oblivion. I'm not going to focus on lock picking too much, but you'll see footage in there. And that's a very hard lock that I pick lock there successfully. And I'm a two-handed heavy bruiser dude. So my lock picking isn't high, but it's very much skill based. So if you know how the lock picking system works, you'll be able to pick a lock that's very hard. You might break a few lock picks along the way, but it's different to the lock picking that you deal with in other modern games now, where they just have a bobby pin, and if you pull it too much one way. You've got to find that absolute perfect spot, and then it will, open. Otherwise, you spend 6 years trying to figure out the exact position to the millimeter. Otherwise, the bobby pin breaks. Where I find this is way more skill based, and I really enjoy the lock picking and how it works. And again, I think what makes Oblivion different from Skyrim is just the variety of enemies. You went into caves in Skyrim and it'd be Draugr, maybe a bandit, mostly Draugr. And Draugr. Whereas this, you got imps, goblins, rats, bandits, obvious skeletons, zombies, which all look really good. The zombies are my favourite. I haven't got footage of them in this, unfortunately. Again, because I haven't played much. You fight one or two zombies at the very, very beginning. They look really good. So do the goblins. Everything looks really good in this, to be honest with you. But you would expect that, I suppose, in Unreal Engine 5. One thing I don't think I brought up is it runs on Steam Deck. Steam Deck verified. Now, I haven't got it on Steam at the moment. I want to get it on... I've only got it on Game Pass because Game Pass is cheap. $10 for the month just to try it out. But I definitely will be getting it on Steam. I want to play it on the Steam Deck, 100%, no doubt. It's one of those games where, you lay in bed for a couple of hours playing it. Easy, no worries. Absolutely, yeah, great. I'm so happy it's Steam Deck verified. It's the first thing I did when I woke up and saw it was released. Typed it in Google. Does it work on Steam Deck? Then I saw it was all Steam Deck verified. So thank you. Whoever sorted that out, perfect. Love it. But then again, I just can't stop raving about the Steam Deck. I'll get into another video about Steam Deck soon, I think. I'm going to have to make a video about it, even though there's 10,000 videos about it. But I just love it that much that I'm really going to have to talk about it. None of the footage here is obviously captured on the Steam Deck. This is all my PC. I haven't changed any of the settings, so I don't know what settings I've got it on, because I just wanted to try it out quickly for half an hour or an hour. What else do I have to say? So, yeah, the exploration, it's great. It's Oblivion. It's Elder Scrolls. You get that open world, and you can go exploring. What I do like is, I've gone... you'll see the place I picklocked, it's actually it's actually underground in the market area, and I've got access to every shop underneath as long as I can picklock it. So yeah, I'll just access them and steal everything. I love it. Just it's a bit different from what Skyrim was. Skyrim at the start was very much it kind of pulled you along in a direction for a while. It was obviously open world, but I found this was just bang in. You do the beginning, that's it, done. Do what you want. And again, a lot more accessible, personally, because of the lock-picking stuff and whatever. But so far, so good. Really enjoy it. Looks great, plays great, and it's Steam Deck verified. There's not much really else I can say about it. I mean, it's Oblivion. They haven't changed a whole lot in the sense of it's Oblivion. But like I said, there are things that they have overhauled to make it more Skyrim and bring it into the modern age. That's pretty much what they've done, and that's what a remaster is, I suppose. Just bringing it into a modern age. The UI is great. It is still Oblivion, but it's just modern. And yeah, I don't really have a bad word to say about it at the moment. There's a few little glitches, like I had a shield stuck to my arm, it wouldn't seem to come off. But that's classic, Bethesda. But it's not too bad. Like, not the usual Bethesda where you walk on a rock and suddenly your head explodes or whatever. There's a lot less glitches. It's just, something silly might happen. Just restart the game or don't worry about it. Like, for instance, the shield that was stuck on my arm, it didn't do anything. It was just a visual kind of thing in the way. So, yeah. Anyway, give it a shot. And, yeah, thanks. I'll try and do a full review when I can. But I'm still working my way through First Berserker Kazan as well. And I'm stuck on a boss that is near impossible. When I finally beat that game, I'll try and do a full review. But at the moment, it's very hard because it's kicking my ass. This game will take also a long time because it's Oblivion and bloody huge. So, yeah, hopefully I'll eventually get around to doing a review to something. But otherwise, yeah, give it a shot. Really enjoyed it. And thanks for watching.